Good morning, everybody. It's Vanessa. It is 6:41 in the morning a.m. and it is Friday. Excuse me. And I just actually got a replacement coffee maker of the Nestle Cafe Dolce Gustav. And here is the box to give you an idea. I'm running out of space on my phone. I literally need to all the videos I've made, put them up on, edit them, add shit to them, and then put them up on YouTube. Technically, there is the Nestle Cafe Dolce Gustav. Google it. I, bring Starbucks. I don't have to go to Starbucks. Starbucks is here at my house now. This is a gourmet coffee machine. It is better, in my opinion, than the Keurig systems. It does take pods, but a special kind of pod like this. This type of pods it takes. This is the cappuccino coffee pod, and this is a milk pod that's filled with dry milk and sugar, and it really froths up. And basically these boxes, you can get them on Amazon.com. They are $10 a piece, $9.93 I think on the website, Nestle Cafe Dolce Gustav. But you can get these in singles off the website. You spend $35 and you get free shipping. And when you actually order a machine, you can actually get these machines on YouTube. They have different ones. They have a circle one that's one of the most expensive one for like $300. You can get the circle one. It comes in red or black. That's it. That sucks. The circle one's really cute because you put your coffee cup in. I think there's a light in it or something. But you can get that one for $75 on YouTube. I don't think used, but I think someone bought it and whatever. I don't know. Maybe it is used. But you can find these coffee makers on eBay, like new and used. But I think you can find them just cheap, new. Maybe people got them and didn't just open them up, didn't like them, or whatever, or didn't use them at all. But this is there's a lower grade model that's not as nice as mine. See, it has a digital dial wheel, cold water, hot water, single serve. There is not an official replacement capsule that's reusable, but some knockoff companies have made one to work, because when you push this down, there's a needle there. Well, you can't fucking see it, but anyways, there's a needle there that comes down that pierces, but it pierces it in the front right here. And instead of like here, the Keurig here. So you got to make, if you get, whenever I actually have extra money to buy supplies for the machine and some more coffees and shit, and the reusable capsule, I'll buy different coffees and try them. The one thing I can say is, you got to make sure that you get the knockoff Nestle Cafe Dolce Gustav reusable capsules. They come in colors and they come in brown. They are on Amazon.com. Look for them. They'd have a hole right here, but obviously a lid and a hole. And then the bottom, obviously the coffee comes out. So it's basically someone designed it just like this, but a heavy duty one. They're like $9 a piece, but I've seen where you can get like 6 for like $12. So whenever I actually can afford it, that's how broke I am. I'm actually going to get some supplies for my coffee here. Google the machine. The machine came out, I think, in France. There's a lower grade model for, I think, $40 or something like that, under $50 or something. But this is the upper. There's a starter package. This is, I think, the second generation. Or this, there's like another model, but this is there's the cheaper one, but then this is the first generation one, but they came out with a second generation of this one, but it's basically same, but just a little bit different, but basically the same fucking design. my mom, I actually got my first machine of this. I never showed you guys. I got my first machine when my mom was dying of pancreatic cancer 2.5 years ago, because my father gave it to me. He told me how to use it, and I used it. Well, actually, the coffee maker went to shit, so basically I called the company 2 weeks ago. They sent me this free machine, brand new in the fucking box, and, you know, I bitched and complained a little bit, but I told them I liked the coffee a lot, so they sent me a free coffee maker, which was cool because, duh, my mom paid for it, so I got it in an inheritance, sort of, so, yeah, I got some other stuff for my mom, but, some of her personal items. A lot of it, my dad got rid of. That's a whole nother story. It sucks when your mother's dying and you don't get along with your family and you are forced to get her stuff packed up from your aunt. Your dad's like, oh, your Aunt Ethel packed this up, and basically I got what everyone else didn't want. Isn't that wonderful? Vultures, basically. Don't talk to my father. I still love him and miss him, but he's a fucking asshole. And, that's a whole nother story. I'll have to go into it. Both my parents were alcoholics. Mom was an addict to pain medication, like I am. Thank God I'm in recovery. Speaking of that, my methadone's not working very well. They switched to a cheaper brand. A new company bought the methadone clinic, so basically I'm on 120 milligrams and I'm going through withdrawal again. That sucks. So basically, if I get my increase on Monday of 5 milligrams, I won't be able to go 3 days a week. I'll have to go 7 days a week. So I'll have to do that for 2 weeks for 5 milligrams. Are you kidding me? So if they give me, there's 4 doctors there. If I'm approved for the fucking increase, because I feel like crap, if it's approved by the doctor, I'll go up 5 milligrams. I'll go 2 weeks every day, but I'll go up a couple of times. So let's just say I'll lose my privileges, my box privileges, for a fucking month. I'll make sure I go up 3 or 4 times so I actually feel better. That's if I get the increase. I asked for an increase before the last time and I didn't get it. A couple months back, that's why I actually just stabilized at 120, and it's a whole process. You basically go every day for like 3 months, get your weekend privileges, but because it took them so long to, you know, get back, like every 3 days you can ask for an increase, but, you know, it may take you 8 days to fucking get it. And then you got to wait 3 days on that dose to ask for an increase. There's 4 doctors there. It's not a fun process. And going to the methadone clinic is more of a way of life because you're trying to stabilize on methadone. So you basically go to a methadone clinic, you know, a couple of days a week once you get to my stage when you're stabilized. But I'm feeling okay now because I just took my dose like about around 5:45. But didn't mean to get into all this, but anyways, hopefully I'll start feeling better if I get that increase on Monday. I don't know. I'll let you guys know, obviously, because I'm uploading this video like ASAP. I'm not sure if I'm adding shit to it or not, so it may just look like crap. But anyways, this is for you, Deborah. I love you, Deborah. And this is for you. And for all the coffee lovers out there. Hi, Violet. Hi, Ravenflower. Hi, Lady Grave Dancer Tequila. All my friends and subscribers on, you know, Facebook and YouTube. Blah, blah, blah. So basically, you put the milk pot in. I put the water in. Okay, filtered water in the back. This is what the machine looks like, basically. Let me move my little ghost cup. It's small. It's small. I used to have them all lined up there, but I have my deep fryer there, so I don't know where the fuck to move that. So I'm just keeping this here, and I'll put my little machine somewhere else. I can't wait until we can actually afford to fix our house up, because I'm actually starting to getting very sick of it looking like this, and I've been having a lot of ideas, and that's why you're seeing me look at a lot of tiny houses. And, well, I love campers and shit. I would love to own one, or a tiny home on wheels that you pull with a truck or something, or you can drive it or something. But I love tiny houses, and I'm taking some of those ideas, and we're gonna like maybe have like a small kitchen, and we'll see how it turns out. But you guys will, everything will be documented in videos. We could have already had it at least filled in and painted, but with me being, you know, an addict, going through withdrawal every month on my pain pills from the pain doctor, like I was going, you know, using way too much. So it got me, you know, it just sucks. I'm like so half close going back to my pain doctor that I actually called like a month and a half back. And I could go back. He'd take me off the methadone, put me on good pain medicine, and then, but I can't control myself because I'm an addict. So I'd probably start snorting them again. And if I could just take them orally, which I probably could do that, but when I would get triggered and have anxiety, I would probably crush a pill and snort it, and I don't want to end up doing 120 pills in 5 days. And that's how bad it was, why I got to the clinic. Anyways, oh, this is turning into a rambling vlog. Sorry about that. Anyways, this the machine. You know, put the water in. It blinks. It normally blinks red, then it turns on. If it doesn't, if it keeps on blinking red, you just line up the coffee or the water filter. But goes to green. I'll make a better video of this. Again, you dial it up to, I just always, because I have like OCD and shit, and I'm like mental, I just like go like this, like I dial the machine up to like this. I love the wheel, the dial wheel. They have a whole bunch of different coffees. They're like about $9. They're like 10, you know, $10, $9.93 a box from the company. Amazon has different deals where you can get like different. You can get like 3 cappuccinos for like $25. Free shipping if you have the Prime. We have the Prime with Amazon, so you watch free videos and movies. It's like a generic Netstream or a generic Netflix, but they have like a lot of sci-fi shit and Star Trek and like horror shit on there. So it's worth it for $100 a month to not have to pay shipping. We get our dog food, our cat food from Amazon.com. And basically, in itself, just getting a couple of shippings of dog and cat food, it pays for that $100 a year. So, and plus, you know, you order stuff from Amazon Prime. The cool thing is you actually get your stuff in 3 days, UPS. So, you know, it's amazing when you actually, you know, go shopping for Christmas or actually have fun and actually can go shopping online on Amazon.com, because you can get like a lot of shit and you get your shit all in like one box or a couple of boxes at the same time in 3 days from the time you place the order. It's super cool. Sometimes you get the shit in 2 days. But anyways, dial my fucking thing up. Dial the machine up. All the way up just for the fuck of it, because I have OCD. Then I go down. Then I just go up. One's always lit, you know, when the machine's on, regardless. So there's always one, dial it up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, to the small to the big. Each pod has a different ratio. This one said, yeah, this one, you can see it, and there you go. This one says go to that. You put the milk pod in first. You're not going to see the fancy how it's going to look, because I'm not using a clear coffee cup or something, but put it in. This has 15 bars of pressure. So this is like a actual espresso. This is like this is like a coffee house machine. It's just smaller. It's not like a regular Keurig machine, unless the Keurig machine just drips like a coffee maker. It doesn't have 15 bars of pressure, from my knowledge. Listen to this. Spits it out pretty fast through a needle. it literally vibrates. It literally vibrates the cup. You can hear that loud sort of grinding noise, and I can feel the vibration of the actual machine. That's the next to the highest setting. All right, it's blinking. Let me just show you what it looks like real quick. Here's the amazing froth sugar mixture, milk mixture. It tastes amazing, but you still want to add some. I still add cream and shit to it. All right, this has still water in it. Still not still water, but still has water in it. Throw it in the fucking gross garbage. And then, you know, here's the little tray. This one reminds me of like an espresso shot, because basically it's the lowest setting basically to that. But I run it like twice just to make sure I get enough out of it. If I run it 3 times, the first time it's straight black coffee. That's what you're supposed to just run it once. But because I have OCD and I want to get the most out of the fucking coffee pod, the cappuccino, actually coffee, I run it twice. The first time really dark, the second time lighter, the third time almost water. But basically, I'm going to get different coffees when I actually have the money through Amazon.com. They have different like variety packs. Different sellers have different shit. You have more selection on Amazon.com because of the price difference. It's still around $10 a box, but you know, you can get like deals. You can get like different deals, like maybe like $30 you get like sample packs. Up to like 30, 50, 80, 90, you can get different sample packs. Different people ship it together who's selling it, so it all depends on who's selling the coffee. Mainly the Nestle Cafe people are selling the fucking coffee mainly. Google them, please. I got these all for free. I was waiting got the machine for free for my mom. It broke down. They sent me a new one fast. Got it within like 7 to 8 days. They sent me 2 complimentary things of coffee. So that was like $20 there. Free. I was waiting for these 2 boxes of coffee, and I bitched and complained because I'm like, where the fuck is it? So they sent me 2 more boxes, and the next thing I know, those came. So they were just late. A little bit later than 7 to 10 working days, so whatever. So they basically sent me $40 worth of coffee. $10 each. Which I'm very grateful for them. Just being a customer, you know, sometimes you can actually just call them and say, I love your coffee so much, blah, blah, blah. And sometimes they're nice enough to send you a complimentary box. And I'm grateful for that. So it's dialed up just to 1. Let me recheck that because I'm still feeling a little crappy. Yeah. Hold on, let me show you. See, it says, see the 1 right there? So, yeah. Pierce it, dial it up. Dial it up, alright. Jeez, my CDs are so fucking bad. There. Pierce it. Hot water. There you go, Deborah. And any coffee lovers out there, there you go, Ravenflower. Love you, girl. All coffee lovers, tequila. Lady Grave Dancer. Love you, Peter Mon. Check out Peter Mon. He's cool. Love watching him. Check out Negative Reactions. I love watching him. Mr. On the Border. Check out, I forget his full name. Check out Negative Reactions. And you'll be linked to his other channels, his main channel. He's not really a bully. He's a really nice guy. But he like watches videos and like reviews them. So he's really funny. So I'm running it a second time, and you can see it's not as like black. It's not as dark. love the way the coffee tastes, but if I had their espresso, I would add a shot of espresso to this. So basically, with this cappuccino, you get like 8 servings. You get 16 pods in the box, but it's only 8 servings because you have 8 things of milk and you have 8 things of coffee. But you will get 16 things of coffee if you just, in each box, basically. So if I buy like their house blend, or, they have several different espressos, they have a couple of teas. My plan is to actually get, a couple of reusable capsules, buy a couple of different like coffees from Walmart, maybe a couple of Starbucks ones, or just, maybe I'll just buy a nice espresso one for under $10. And the only thing is, be careful when you're using that reusable pod. Make sure it's actually lined up to the front where the little hole, where the needle punches the hole. And when I get that, I will show you like how that all fucking works. Hold on, I gotta put my phone down for a minute. Probably looking all fucked up right now. Looking at my ugly ass ceiling. Getting some fucking, getting some paper towels. That's what it looks like. Obviously. I actually have a travel mug that, or jeez, if I can talk. I have a travel coffee. I can't even talk. I have a travel container like this. It's clear. It had a straw, but I don't have that straw anymore, obviously. But anyways, different story. Anyways, I have a cup like this, basically, that's for hot beverages. These are not for hot beverages, but I actually have a cup like this, similar, that says Neste Cafe, Go stuff. When you actually can get, the welcome kit, or whatever the fuck it's called, where you'll get this machine, you'll get one cappuccino box, one caramel, you'll get like one, how do they say that? Caramel, MACCHAATO. You'll get that. You'll get latte. That basically you'll get a caramel, whatever the fuck that says, and then you'll get a house blend with their official kit for like $130 or around $100 and something from the website, and you'll get this machine. I suggest spending the money and just going on eBay, finding these from another seller, maybe the machine. If you want the fancier machine that's a circle, through the actual company, it's close to like $250, $300. I seen the black one for $75. It's like a round circle. I think there's a light in it or something. I don't know. But it's like a round circle when you put your mug in it. It's a really, really cool, like space age type of looking thing. It comes in red. I would love to get that circle one. Obviously, you want to buy it gently used or not used at all. It all depends. I love used books. I buy used stuff when I can. That's how I will be furnishing my house. Going to like Salvation Army and, Goodwills, because you can get good deals on furniture. And I love getting used stuff because you're saving the planet and you can get really nice stuff used. Shit, I've seen so many free couches and shit. I need a new couch in my living room so we have more sitting area. But I don't have a way to get it here, and I can't even afford a U-Haul, which would be around like $50 or something. So that sucks. We were at Goodwill last month or a month and a half back. I dialed the machine back up, just for the fuck of it, all the way to the top, and I just turn it off for now, or it will turn off by itself. And let me stir my coffee. Now see, if I need to add anything to it. Even better light. Because of the sugar, you normally don't even need. Let me taste it. That's really good, but I need some sugar in it because it is a little bitter. Oh my god, let me find the sugar container. Sorry guys, this video is like, well, I'm not sorry, but I'm just sorry that it's not better made. Put some sugar in it. Not a shitload, but at least something. I'll make a better video. Like, I want to add music and shit, but like, I'll have to like get the music from like Amazon Studio or something, or Amazon, like the free music, you know. I don't have $50 to buy the software like called Fillmore. Used to be Wondershare, it's Fillmore, or whatever the fuck it's called. Using the free version, you have some, like a watermark and shit. I may make a video using it, trying it, but I want to put it on my old computer, which is here, which is having some problems. Still works, but having some problems. It's like 9 years old, 8 years old. I got it from Dell, and it has an amazing pink back that we had it put on through Dell for $80. So worth it, beautiful. And the OPI nail people actually teamed up with Dell. Look at that. Dear Santa by OPI. That's the name of the color. It's like a Christmas color, like a reddish pink. And you literally can see, like, look at that. But they don't do this anymore. Then they had like removable fucking, you know, like like ones that slid in for like $35 or something. I'm like, really, I'm not getting into that. So that sort of fucking sucks. And kitchen's a mess, so sorry about that. I have like so many videos to make. First of all, here is a video, or here's a box that I got from you, Melissa, that I'm going to make a haul video. That's from October. I actually have been feeling, with me not being friends with Damon, it really fucked me up. So basically, blah, 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 blah. That's why I haven't been online. I'm slowly getting back to my normal self, and I'll be making more videos, and I'm slowly healing from that loss of friendship. I'll always, like, have issues with that, but basically, you know, I have other good friends. I have really true friends to count on, and Damon was a true friend. I miss you, Damon. I still love you, but you were an asshole to me, and, you know, you didn't really want to own up to your shit of just, you know, flipping out on me that one time, and then the other couple of times you were like a bitch to me again here and there, and I know I was a bitch, so, you know, half it was my fault, half it was your fault. We just weren't getting along well, and with him and his issues and mine and my issues just didn't fucking mix, so I just left the friendship. I'm sorry. When you start having drama like that and the other person is not owning up to their own shit for just, you know, being an asshole, then I say fuck you and leave. I used to give chances after chance. I gave, you know, me and Damon had 2 issues before. We both gave each other, you know, 2 chances. Fuck it. You know. Anyways, so, but I'm literally uploading more videos like today. I'm just going to upload a shitload of videos on my channel, and then, you know, this weekend, you know, I'll get me a nice hot shower later. I'll actually shave the hair off my face, because I literally have like a week of growth of hair, and I hate it. There's a nice laser. There's a lady that has a laser machine business in like 10 minutes from me, but she wants like $500 to laser my face, and I don't have the money for that shit, and I don't know how long it would last, so that sucks. And I'm not doing electrolysis. It sucks when you're a female to male transgender woman. It fucking sucks. I mean, I'm grateful I don't go through periods and shit, but, you know, and bleed, but you know what? I actually, I'm not on female hormones anymore. And my, because I don't have that doctor anymore, and I'm going to an endocrinologist on the 28th. On the 28th of February. So I'll see if he gives me hormones. My testosterone is very low. It's only 123. So I don't have much of a sex drive anymore, and I don't have much of a libido. That's fucking sucking. That's causing other problems because I'm not in the mood to have any fun with my husband, or even have fun with myself. And obviously that fucking sucks. That sucks. So I'm hoping he just gives me some female hormones, you know, some Premarin, you know, a prescription for that, and, you know, some spirolactin that will kick my testosterone down a little lower. An average male's testosterone would be like a couple hundred to like a couple thousand, I think. But, you know, I was on female hormones for 12 years and then lost the doctor, but like had like several stockpiles of Premarin from like 5 refills, so like I made those stretch out for like 3 fucking years, taking like, instead of 6 pills, because they were like very small, like 2 milligram pills, I was supposed to be on 6 milligrams a day, which is pretty high anyways. But the doctor worked with regular, you know, regular non-transgender people, basically. I hate to say it like that, but the doctor was a regular PCP, general practitioner doctor, but he worked with transgender female to male, or I mean male to female transgender women, and he would give us hormones and stuff, and he was a little, that's who gave me all the pain medication. I wish I was going to him now, just for the fact, just to get my hormones, and it would just be closer. I'm hoping I get hormones, back on my female hormones, because then I will start, you know, my body, actually, I'll just start fishing out a little more. I'll start looking a little more a little more feminine again. I mean, I've always been feminine, you know, and stuff, and androgynous and stuff, but definitely the hormones, you know, fished me out, made me look more like a female, gave me, you know, hips and ass, and made me grow my boobies and stuff. But just not being on female hormones, that sucks. But then when you're on female hormones and your testosterone's kicked down, your shit down below doesn't really work that much. And when it does, it takes forever to even have an orgasm. I'm just saying, if this video is flagged, then if anyone flags this video for me even just like being open and honest and saying that, fuck you if you flag my video, because I'm in good standing. I'm not making any money off my channel, but I would like to. I have 145 subscribers. I'm trying. So this is part 2 of my video, Deborah. It actually, my phone is low on space, even though it has a 64 gigabyte in there. I have to clear the actual phone out. There's the cream pod. Okay, or the cream pod. There's the cream. Let me throw this out. And what I'm gonna, this video is for Deborah, like I said, and then, you know, I'll redo this again. This is just a quickie. I'll have to put this video together with the other one. Then there is the cappuccino. It's very good. There's actually sugar already in the cream pod, and then you dial it up and pierce the pod, and you dial it up to, like, I'm pretty sure it's 2. Let me double check. Let me grab a, hold on. Damn it, my carpal tunnel and my hands are like fucking hurting. Pain-wise, like, I'm in a lot of pain these days. It's not even funny. Okay, so that's 1. You dial it up to 1. And then, there you go. And that's 15 bars of pressure. And you just press it once, and that's it. But I like to get the most out of the coffee, so I press it like another time. You press it a third time, it actually goes clear, the coffee. So, but I'll be making another video of my machine soon. I'm enjoying cappuccino when I get supplies for her. My little gal, I will actually make more videos, and this is just a special video for all you coffee lovers out there. And I'm not a huge fan of coffee, but I love specialty coffees, and I actually make my own ice cream coffee when I actually had a bullet before I burned it out. And I would make it with my husband's coffee. He actually drinks Great Value Dark Roast. It is very strong, and it's like $7, under $7. I'm gonna buy the reusable capsule for this machine, and buy different coffees from Walmart. And of course, I am going to buy a. I can buy other. This is not a K-cup machine. This doesn't take K-cups, but like, it's so fucking good and frothy. It's like amazing. But I'll run it one more time because I want to get the most out of it. So let's wait. I think she ran out of water. Well, no, it's water still in her. Anyways, my health has been going downhill. I'm in a lot of pain lately. In my hands and my fingers, I have carpal tunnel. The methadone I'm on, the methadone clinic, has been sold to a new company. It's now called MedMark Treatment Centers instead of MedTech. It's called MedMark Treatment Centers, and they have, you know, I guess places in Texas or something. But they, you know, they switched to, I found out in group therapy that they've switched to this newer brand of methadone. And I guess all of the clinics are switching to this brand of methadone. Basically, it's shit. So I'm going through a little bit of drug withdrawal. And it's not like major, but I just asked for an increase. That's what I put in my coffee. It's very good. And of course, this is going to be a real treat. But obviously, I will find out on Monday when I see my therapist, A.K.A. drug and alcohol counselor. I will find out if, you know, I get that 5 milligram increase, and if I get the increase, then I lose my privileges for, like, okay, if I go up 5 milligrams, I will lose my privileges for 2 weeks, which I'll have to go 7 days a week again instead of 3 days a week. That fucking sucks, but, you know, every 3 days you can actually ask for an increase, and it can actually take up to 5 to 6 days for the doctor to sign off on it and get back to the nurse. So it's, you know, if they actually give me the increase, then I may actually have to, I'll know Monday. Hopefully they will. When I was asking before, they rejected because the doctor didn't want to take me up past 120. But other people are on like 220 and higher fucking shit. And that's because they come to they came from other clinics and blah, blah, blah. But you know what? I think it's all bullshit. You know, I didn't want to go haggle for fucking methadone. Very close to going back to the fucking pain doctor. I'm in so much pain it's not even funny. So basically, I'm actually gonna find out on Monday if I get the 5 milligram increase. If I don't get it, no big fucking deal. You know, I'll be okay on this new methadone. It's just, you know, gonna be a little. I'm just gonna hurt here and there. And if I get the increase of 5 milligrams, then every 3 days I'll be calling my counselor. And if she's not there, I'll be getting a counselor on the phone. and putting a request in, and I think I need to go up like another 15-20 milligrams. That means I'd lose my privileges for a month. It's winter here. Thankfully, it's not snowing, but, you know, my husband comes home, he leaves at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 6:30 now, but he leaves at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. He's a supervisor in a back room at the Walmart. Which is 40 minutes away from us, one way. Instead of the Walmart up the road, 10 minutes from us. They really don't want to let him go from that Walmart, so he like works all the way up there. Anyways, so Paul comes home at 12:30 at night, goes to bed by 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and then gets up 3 hours later, wakes up at 5 o'clock in the morning, drives my ass to a methadone clinic 3 days a week. If I get the increase, then I'll be going every day. That fucking sucks. I'm not using anything. My urines are all fucking clean. The only shit is in there is, you know, from the doctor, you know, my PCP, you know, and the methadone clinic, so give me a fucking break. But it doesn't matter. They consider you unstable when you're actually going up. So they'll pull my privileges. So that sucks. This whole fucking situation, being an addict, you know, doesn't define me. But being a recovering addict, it just, the whole fucking situation sucks. And then being in chronic pain fucking sucks. I actually called the pain doctor and made an appointment. Told him I was going to methadone clinic, and he just said, well, you willing to come off of it? I said yes. He said, well, he gave me an appointment, but then I called back and I freaked out because I don't want to like start snorting pain pills again, because I actually was getting 120 Percocets, which is oxycodone. It's the main ingredient in Oxycontin. I was only on the 5 milligrams, but still, you know, I actually was snorting 120 pills in 5 to 6 days. That's how bad I got. And of course, I started getting pain medicine in 98, around a little after I got with my husband, because I got my tooth pulled, and then, you know, obviously suffer from chronic pain. So you develop a dependency, you become an addict over time. It doesn't happen quickly. It sneaks up on you. It's a whole mess. You know? And I could do a fucking series called The Methadone Diaries, for God's sakes, just about that fucking clinic I go to and a lot of the trash that it brings. You know, not everybody is trash. I'm not trying to judge anybody, but if you would deal with some of the shit I have dealt with, I've been there 4 times, relapsed 2 times. It's an outpatient facility. You go there, you get your methadone, you leave. You know, I do 2.5 hours of therapy a month, so you guys all know what the fuck I'm doing. So by the time I upload this video, I may upload it before, I don't know, Monday. I'm just going to probably just fucking upload it, and then I'll let you know an update if I got the increases or not. I hope I do get the increase. I'll lose my privileges, but I'll get on a little higher dose to make me feel better, and then I can actually go back to normal. For the most part, I'm okay. I'm just dealing with a lot of chronic pain. The methadone, last time I was there, it helped with the drug cravings and chronic pain. This time, I'm sort of like, it sucks. It sucks. My whole body hurts. I'm not going through like 100% drug withdrawal, but throughout the day here and there, can definitely feel it wearing off here and there a little bit. And, you know, by the time Paul gets home, I'll be fucking sleeping, but I'll be really fucking crabby and shit, so. And then by the time I get up in the morning, I barely can fucking crawl out of the bed. It's horrible. I'm suffering so bad, guys. It is just, I think I have like fibromyalgia or something. And I was getting some tramadol from my doctor, but just ran out of that today. That's just strong enough to actually fucking, it's just fucking strong enough to help me a little bit. But, have my candle lit. Gonna burn some more incense. And enjoy my coffee, enjoy my TV. There's little Toby. There's little Toby, and there's Ginger Lee. There's a heating pad under there. It shuts off every 2 hours, so I gotta click it on. Maggie is sleeping. Hi, Mags. Say hi to Peter Mon. Go check out Peter Mon on YouTube. Love you, Peter. Sebastian, say hi to Peter Mon. I wish I had my Marilyn. I'll have to show pictures of Marilyn or in videos or something, because she's a lot like his dog, P.P. P.P. I love you, Peter. Snapchat me back. I'm on Snapchat as Psychic Gypsy. So. And I'm waiting for Peter to get back to me because I'm offering him a free reading. And obviously, you guys, contact me. Put in your questions, 1 or 2 questions each. Yes, that's gross. It's called pee pads for dogs. I have to hang those up because I have my one male dog that marks. Thank God Sebastian doesn't mark. And of course, you know, that can be reused again. Thank God it doesn't sting. Anyways, for God's sakes, I'll have to add this video to the other video, but a friend of mine at the clinic gave me that. She gave me that and some sun and moon candle holders and stuff. She has some more magical items for me. I'm not going to say her name, but I love you, girl. And I'll say her name, which I say a lot of girls' names, but I'll give you a shout out when I don't mention the clinic. Anyways, not that I think you'd care, but, you know, just confidentiality, peeps. But, you know, I'm just suffering. You know, and my new psychiatrist doesn't have me enough on, on enough Klonopin. I'm only on 1 milligram twice a day, so I have to break that bitch up into 4s to make it last. He had me on 0.5 milligram 3 times a day. I mean, really? But he's like, you're on a high dose of methadone, blah, blah, blah. You know, he didn't want to really give me anything anyways like that, but he was giving other patients, he's seeing other people. This is my little cat thing for the cat, for Miss Kitty. But anyways, he's giving other patients, he's seeing other patients from the clinic. He's not there at the clinic, but he's a psychiatrist in a private practice, just himself. And he's giving, you know, Xanax left and right, you know, left and right to people. Even if it's low doses, you know. He made it like a big deal to me, and I'm like, really? So I called him, and I'm like, well, if I come down on my dose of methadone, would you give me a more therapeutic dose that would actually work for me? And he's like, no, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that right. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that right now. And I'm like, really? I mean, the whole situation sucks. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. You either find a doctor that won't give you shit, you find a doctor that gives you too much shit, turns you in, you know, basically into a crazy drug-addicted addict, you know, which was partly my fault and partly my doctor back in the day. You know, the one doctor gave me, you know, multiple narcotics per month. But right now, I would chew off my left arm and right fucking foot for a bottle of pain medication that was an actual decent opiate, because I am in a lot of pain, and I am on a synthetic opiate, the methadone, but obviously since they switched to a cheaper brand, I'm suffering. So we will see what the fuck happens. Hopefully I have better news for you in the future, because I don't want to be struggling like this. This sucks. You know? And, you know, if I have to get a couple of increases, I could be rejected on Monday, then it's no big deal. Nothing changes. I just go Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 days a week. No big deal. But if they do give me an increase, then I will lose my privileges and have to go 7 days a week for probably a couple of weeks. But every 3 days I can ask for an increase, and it will take them, you know, 3 to 6 days to get it in. You know, have the doctor sign on it, put it in the computer by the nurses, blah, blah, blah. You better believe this bitch will be asking for the 5 milligram increase every 3 fucking days. Because I want to get more stable. I feel like my body needs like maybe like another 10 or 15 milligrams. You know, maybe, I don't know if they'll give it to me. We'll see. Anyways, I love you. Love you, Deborah. Love you, Melissa. I'm trying to think of everybody else. Love you, Peter. Even though we're not talking yet as friends. I don't know if we are going to. I'm hoping that we do, because I really like your videos, Peter. Go check out Peter Mon. Not that he needs any you know, not that he needs shout-outs. I mean, you know, obviously, I love you, Peter Mon. You're amazing. But he's gotten really popular, and I'm very happy that he has. But, damn it, it's time that Vanessa gets popular, because, you know, I want to be YouTube famous, damn it. You know, maybe I'm going to say that every time, you know, hi, it's Vanessa. You know, I'm YouTube famous and now, and you know, Peter says that, and it's so funny. I love it. He switches it up. Well, maybe I'll say, hi, it's Vanessa. Why ain't I'm not YouTube famous yet, damn it. And say it real cunty and bitchy. You know, the way you guys love me to be. Anyways, I'm going because my dogs are literally barking, not my feet, but my dogs. I love you guys. I love you, Peter. I love you, Ravenflower. I love your videos. You're amazing. And I love you, Lady Grave Dancer. We'll do a collab soon, hopefully. And hi the Witchy Bear. And I can't remember everyone's name, but I love you guys. Bye-bye.